this is Theme Park Squib, and welcome to show number 4 of 2017. Sadly, this is the last show of March, but we will be back in April on the first Monday of April, which will be next week. What a month it's been. We've done so much. Started the show on the first Monday of March, went to Chesington World of Adventures Annual Pass Preview Day. We also went to the Gruffalo River Ride Adventure Opening Day and the Thorpe Park Annual Pass Preview Day. And what we've got first video in April will be the Gruffalo River Ride Adventure Ride Review, which will be this weekend. Sorry I said it will come on yesterday, but it did not come on because I was too busy, so it will be on this weekend, where I'll do a detailed review of the Gruffalo River Ride Adventure. I'll continue that with every new edition that I do for 2017. So yeah, and got a lot in news today. Got a lot, some really good merchandise. No hub update today because I haven't got a hub update to show you. Guest ride, we've got a new guest ride if you want to have a go at that. So yes, I'll see you in the news. We have a bit of news from Thorpe Park Resort as they released a brand new app on last week, and we've also got the new additions at Alton Towers for 2017 and some news which has just been released that they've been teasing all us theme park enthusiasts for the last week. So yeah, let's talk about the Thorpe Park app. Every Merlin park has had an app. We've had Chesington app, Legoland Winter Resort app, and Thorpe Park has finally got its app. Really good for that to get its app now. It's really similar. The map feature is really similar to the one for Alton Towers, but at least that's got a map, app now. Really good that Merlin parks are actually getting apps. You can make the planner, which I like doing when I'm at Chesington, ticking them off. They've added that to the Alton Towers app in a really recent update. So yeah, they are really good, these apps. Download them if you go to the parks recently. They're free, and you get to do some fun features on them, like in the Legoland when you can do quizzes about your visits at the park. Now, something that they've been teasing to us, all us theme park enthusiasts, for the last week. They've been releasing, it's like a galactic background. It's been saying different lines on it, saying something's coming, are you ready? But certain letters have the ride's first logo on them. Like when something's coming, the S was the Smile logo. Then we had one with an N in it. The M was the Nemesis logo. And then we had a Get Ready, which was the Rita logo. This is very interesting. And it is the return of the Big 6 Challenge. I will be trying to do that when I do go to Alton Towers in Easter. It will be a really good challenge to do, where I've done it before. I've made every coaster except the Octonauts roller coaster adventure, so I could fit it in, but it's Easter weekend, so the queues could be quite big there. So I will commit to do it. If I don't do it, it's tough then, but if I do it, I will be quite happy because I've done the Big 6 Challenge. Also, the new additions to CBeebies Land for 2017. At Alton Towers, it is, last year at Scarefest they were teasing us with signs saying new friends coming to CBeebies Land in 2017, and we know that it will be an extension near Free Food Training Camp. To the side of it will be a new interactive show, not in the Big Fun Showtime venue, but a new building which has been put in with a queue. The Furchester Hotel Live. It's going to be an live interactive show based on the CBeebies Land TV series. It's going to use puppets, and I think this TV series is a sequel to Sesame Street because the Cookie Monster and Elmo are going to be in this show. So I will be doing that when I go there at Easter weekend, and I will give you a review when I do that attraction. Also in CBeebies Land, a new flat ride has come, a family flat ride, not a thrill flat ride. I know loads of you want another thrill flat ride to come to Alton Towers. It's a family flat ride, the Go Jetters Vroom Zoom Adventure. I can't pronounce it. I don't know what the hell it is. It's really annoying. It's like I've read the description. It's you jump aboard your very own Vroom Zoomer to stop this glitch person from destroying landmarks of the world. And you sit in these like cars. I think it's a flying car or something. Around the park this year, they are doing. You can hunt for this glitch guy around the park. I don't know what it is, but I'll be doing that. It has been getting quite big queues according to that, like 45-minute queues. So I will be doing that when we go to Alton Towers, and there will be a review of that attraction as the 2017 expansion to CBeebies Land, which is the second expansion to the area after the 2015 expansion with the Octonauts. So now let's go to the future of the parks. Today in Future of the Parks, this is one of the favourite parts of the show I like doing. Today we'll be focusing on Alton Towers. I will be focusing on parks now. I've had to think about it. I'm not just focusing on any old park. I'm thinking of one specific park, and this park is now Alton Towers. I have touched on it in the last part in news. Alton Towers need more thrill flat rides. The only major thrill one there is Enterprise, and does Twirling Toad still count? But that's shut for TLC this year. Ripsaw was sadly removed at the end of 2015, and now been replaced by like a game, like a Wipeout game called Forbidden Sweep. So I hope they get more thrill rides there. Ripsaw was a Huss top spin. I hope they get more thrill flat rides. They've also taken away Submission in X Sector. That got taken away at the end of 2013. That was a thrill flat ride. They are slowly removing all their thrill flat rides. They've only got one upside down flat ride left, and that is Enterprise, but that is a family flat ride, and there's quite a lot of them at the Merlin Park, Zodiac at Thorpe Park as well. So they need something, another major thrill flat ride. They've just installed another family flat ride in CBeebies Land. Maybe they can install another thrill one, not next year because it's SW8's coming, but maybe 2019, 2020. I hope they do, because I do like flat rides. I've done a really good flat ride session at the Thorpe Park Annual Pass Preview Day. Check out the vlog where I've done quite a lot of the thrill flat rides in a row. So now let's get on to merchandise. So today in merchandise, I'm doing the show in my own order. I do it as I go along in different orders of the show. I'm not doing it in a set order, like it's not going to be always news, merchandise, guest ride, future of the park, shout outs, and the end of the show. It's going to be scattered now. So in merchandise today, I've got this pen set from Chessington World of Adventures Resort. I picked it up at the Animal Adventures Week. Check out the vlog, where this last chance to buy because of that. Bubbleworks pen that sadly left the park. We've got Bubbleworks, Dragon Falls, Dragon's Fury, Cobra, Scorpion Express, and Vampire. I don't know what it is with this pen set, because they have another one which is not this type of pen, but the other type of pen at the resort, because I've got the Alton Towers pen set, which is like the other one. Instead of Dragon Falls, they have Safari. Those two rides keep swapping. I don't get why they keep swapping. It's like, on the magnet, Dragon Falls not on there, it's Safari. They keep changing them, those two rides. I think Safari should be a major ride, not Dragon Falls, it's only a log flume. Bubbleworks, that's been replaced now by Black Buccaneer as a major ride, but this is a really nice pen set. Last chance to buy. When I was there was a massive sign up saying last chance to buy, Bubbleworks themed sign, because of the Bubbleworks pen in there, and they had loads of old Bubbleworks merch in there on sale. So yeah, now will be the next part of the show, which will be Guess the Ride, where you'll find out the answers to the last week's Guess the Ride and see if you get it right and see your award. Today in Guess the Ride, I like doing this part, so it started at the beginning of the year. So I asked you, it was a Mack Power Coaster, and it's the less themed one at the parks. It is at Thorpe Park Resort. It is the Flying Fish. I was making it hard because there is two Mack Power Coasters at Merlin Parks, which are identical layouts. So I've done the Flying Fish at Thorpe Park Resort. So if you got that right, you will be getting a well-deserved shout-out in the next part of the show, which is shout-outs. So now I'll take you into what next week's Guess the Ride will be. This ride is quite a special one to me. It was one of my first ever coasters I actually got on, but now it's had a re-theme. It is another Mack Power Coaster, but it is themed to a mine train, but it has had a re-theme. So guess that ride, and if you get it next week, this week, till next Monday, on the first show of April, I will tell you the answer if you have got it right. Then you will get your well-deserved shout-out in next week's show, and I'll tell you what the next ride is in next week's show. So now it's shout-outs. Shout-outs, we have two shout-outs who got the one right. There has been more, but they did not get sadly did not get the Guess the Ride right. So here's 2 shout-outs. Coaster Course again, he's got everyone throughout the whole of Theme Park Squib for 2017. And the next one is Theme Park Badger. The first one, first person other than Coaster Course to actually guess it. So anyone who did guess the wrong answer, well done anyway for having a go. Yeah, so that's the end of Theme Park Squib the show today. I'll also be bringing to this weekend will be the Gruffalo River Ride Adventure Ride Review. I'll be doing that, and also there'll be some other videos throughout next week, including the show. There'll be some other random videos, and I'll see you in the video of the Gruffalo River Ride Adventure Review this weekend. So I'll see you there. Bye.